There are 220,000 car fires a year in the US, and today, I was one of them. It all started with my dream to build the ultimate GT3 car for the street. My friend surprised me with this beautiful SLS, bone stock, and immediately put on a custom carbon fiber wide body kit. AL13 wheels, this thing was looking amazing, but there was a problem. It didn't sound like a race car, so I called my friend Austin from Valvetronic, who personally delivered a custom one-off exhaust for the SLS. Show us what we got here. What did you send me?
These are designed to help with the pitch. We're gonna use the H-pipe and X-pipe combo to really dial in to get that perfect sound.
Wait, if we didn't do these, how'd that affect the noise?
Your factory reverse section is here. You've got secondary cats and you've got primaries. Obviously this is a race car, GT3, you saw it on the back. By removing these, you're gonna pick up a bunch of flow, a bunch of performance, a bunch of sound.
When driving the car, the wheels are rubbing, causing a bit of a burning smell. Here's an issue. We're gonna have to cut the car some more. There's big old fat tires, and that right there actually smashes into the tire. So I had DTM come and trim the fenders. Is this what caused the fire? Were the tires rubbing, causing friction and heat, cause something to ignite? Well, the answer is no. This had nothing to do with what happened. But I will say this, what actually happened, you're not expecting.
And why do you need vacuum pressure?
Because
Austin?
these valves are vacuum operated. Watch, if I push this.
Yep.
So this holds vacuum pressure and that's what opens the valves. All the Valvetronic systems default to open. Yeah! If anything were to happen with this control system, valves will always stay open.
Woo. So what setup did we do?
We did no resonators, X-pipe. X-pipe will give you more flow, and obviously no resonator, it's gonna be nice and loud.
I like that. Finally, it was that satisfying moment of the first start. Will it sound good or bad? Well, you be the judge. Wait till it gets warm.
That sounds amazing so far. You can see all the smoke shoot right out on startup, all the oils burning off of the brand new exhaust. Still smoking like crazy.
It's common for a new exhaust to smoke a little bit. Oils, grease, things spill in the exhaust, it burns off.
Smells very interesting in here right now.
And honestly, I thought nothing of it. Boy, was I wrong.
Warm enough. I think so. That's surprising. Sounds good.
Holy.
Sounds like a gas car.
This car sounded absolutely amazing. And now it is time to go for the first drive. It sounds way better than I thought it would sound.
It actually does sound like a
This
NASCAR.
is now my favorite car.
Yeah.
Really wanted to experience it on the highway. What the hell? Immediately I noticed some small fragments of fiberglass. You know what? Hurry up, breathe that in for a second. Which is normal from a brand new exhaust. You see, inside that muffler there's fiberglass packing, which deadens the sound. Now I'm running open valve. Oh. So the exhaust was not going through the muffler. However, sometimes they can fail. This is where I noticed the smoke.
It just looked like it was coming from the tire on one side though. It wasn't coming out from both sides. Hopefully it's not.
Oh, the exhaust, look.
Oh, yeah.
So all the fiberglass is a new exhaust. It's gonna burn the fiberglass out for a bit and stain the wrap. That's all it is. It's fiberglass in the exhaust. I saw it too. I was like, so it's all the fiberglass burning out of the exhaust. That's fine. I figured it would burn off.
I've definitely seen some expensive vehicles burned to the ground before.
Probably fine. So I kept going, which was really dumb. This is the moment I knew this was really serious.
You can see it in the... Oh, dude. Exhaust, right? I think either that or your wrap is on fire right now. Look at that.
Smoke is billowing at the back of my car.
Dude, there is a constant cloud. Look at that.
My concern was, if I pulled over, would the car completely engulf in flames?
That's a cloud.
We have no fire extinguisher in here.
No.
My heart was pounding. I knew I had to stop, but I also knew I had no fire extinguisher. This could be the end of the SLS for good. I need to find somewhere to pull over right away.
Something's on fire inside the exhaust.
Something with this exhaust has gone wrong. But what is it? Why is there so much smoke? What was burning?
It's still smoking. It hasn't even calmed down at all. Yep, I still see it.
We just don't want to stop.
No, you don't.
If this is stopping the car from igniting, we want to go as far as we can to get to it. Something that has like a fire thing.
Okay, there's literally one up here on the right. Keep going straight. Yeah, don't pull near the pump, but...
This is happening too. Always
check license
rear
plate.
license.
Oh. I don't see anything. Oh, this is, I mean, it's hot over here, you can see.
That's fiberglass.
Yeah.
Here's the good news. I see no signs of flames or smoke or anything up here. So I think the exhaust is caught on fire on the inside.
It is, it is.
Look.
It's bubbling.
But all that, you can see it right there.
Holy shit.
And also, you see that wire right there? Black shielding? I bet you that goes to the taillight, which is now not working. Probably melted it. And at this point, I know what you're thinking. It's the exhaust. But what if I told you that was only half true? I've never seen anything like that before.
That is wild.
That could have burnt the car down.
Oh, 100%.
That was bad.
That's wild. We were filling up the entire street with smoke for a little bit.
Looks sick, but that was really close.
Oh, it really was.
I mean, we could probably drive it chill. It only did it when we were getting on the throttle a little bit.
I mean, you were riffing pretty hard.
All right, let's pull that handbrake for a second. I'm confident here thinking the worst is over, but boy, was I wrong. Hell, dude, look at this car.
Holy sh...
This is driving as slow as I possibly could back from the gas station. Look at this. Holy shit. You can see all the fiberglass everywhere, all over the car. And it literally was bursting into flames. It was shooting flames in the back of the car and smoke everywhere. You know where the gas tank is in this car? And what do we do now? As of now, I can't drive this car. I called Austin from Valvetronic, who immediately wanted to come and look at it. We agreed to meet the next morning at the shop. The plan was simple: cut the exhaust open and see what failed. I was gonna move the car to the lift when I started it to get it warm. When I came back from my office, I noticed the front of the car and the cabin was full of smoke. That back bumper was smoking. Something's actually smoking right now. What I didn't know was there was a fire burning. Is it burning the carbon? Is it behind the bumper? It's over here too, on both sides.
Dude, what?
I'm so confused. Dude, there's a fire right there.
Oh.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher.
Yo.
Fire extinguisher! As you can see, the taillight started to show these flames.
It's actually on fire. Like, actually. Bro. Holy bro, it was like actually flaming.
It's behind the bumper.
It looks like it's out.
Am I adrenaline right now? My fear was the car would burn down, but more importantly, the building. The people inside, the cars inside. How much is the last taillight worth? Behind the bumper.
Dude, that taillight is actually toast.
I think it's still going. Oh, that's cold. This is just the wrap of this car, but it's not gonna burn. And if it's just the tail light, I can live with that. But what if all of a sudden, like, it's somewhere else burning right and I can't see? I feel how hot the bumper is, bro.
Oh my God. Dude, you could see a literal fire in the taillight. Like, it was coming up from under here, and you could see the tip of the flame.
Yeah.
It was a flame, like an actual fire. It's probably gonna be hot as hell.
Ah, what the?
The fiberglass?
Holy.
Oh my God.
Bro. God damn. That's what's burning. And it's packed in right behind here. Holy.
Dude, it's smoking.
Yeah, it's on fire. I'm actually in shock right now. Hey guy, I need your help. This thing's on fire. Grab like water. Okay, this is on fire. Like literally, the whole tail light's burning.
Smells nice and toasty.
Yeah, it's just on fire.
There's nothing in the car that's fiberglass.
This car almost burnt down. Right behind this hot spot here, and it's hot is all the fiberglass right there. What's back here?
Under the bumper?
Yeah, what's right here?
Just more shielding.
There's no electrical or anything. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. But look, I think it's still smoldering. Look at the carbon right here. Oh, right there, it's soft still. Oh yeah,
Don't touch the exhaust.
it's on fire.
Oh my God.
This could have been a multi-million-dollar incident. I had to find a way of putting it out. Unfortunately, I couldn't reach the back of the bumper, so we tried everything. Oh, God
Yeah,
damn.
don't touch it.
Well, I need to grab every fire extinguisher.
Got it.
Well, the problem is that all that fiberglass is just sitting there burning. It's gonna reignite. So I need to get the car in the air, start pulling that out. This is crazy.
This actually is nuts. Be careful with that.
Dude, it's like, it's all burning.
Don't let it hit your wrist.
I was about to say, yeah.
It'll clip your wrist.
My wrist will heal, this car won't.
It'll burn the. Holy!
Is this from the exhaust or is this from the car? I think it's a packing from the muffler. Unless the inside of this bumper had fiberglass on it? Why would they? Would they do that? This surely couldn't be the issue, right? Bro.
Oh my God.
The tip's right here. So if it's from the exhaust, basically it was getting piled right here, and it stretched from there to here basically. You can see this is where it's hottest. Hopefully the only thing that's destroyed is this taillight, which is not gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
The bumper is carbon
That
fiber.
is wrapped.
It's still hot in there, dude.
It's probably some smoldering, so I wouldn't park this car overnight right now. But I think that's it. Oh, there's never a dull moment.
So this is all from back here. Inside of the packing, it's white. I know it would go black over time, but the car was driven for like no time. Like the fiberglass is always white. You guys drove with the valves open, right, the whole time?
Yeah.
Then the inside of the muffler is not compromised. There's no way. This section of piping here, when it goes out, when the valves are open, it's gonna bypass it almost completely. So you can kind of see this whole area is like fiberglass here with this fiberglass support. It's like this all the way up there. But I've never seen anything like this where it blows out and catches fire. This is not our material either. So our material doesn't have this like thickness to it. That's all like fiberglass from the bumper. There you go.
You're right.
Yeah.
There is a factory fiberglass bumper in this car that burnt that lit on fire.
Reinforcement board? Yeah.
Yep. 100%. So, Austin's feeling very happy right now that it wasn't his
Yes,
exhaust.
it's not my product. That was the problem.
It's this, look. Oh! It's a factory bumper. I knew the tips didn't stick out and I let that happen and it ignited the car. So, FYI, this is not Valvetronic's issue. We got lucky.
Dude, that is nuts.
He is so stressed.
Yeah.
How happy are you right now?
happy.
Yeah, how happy are you?
I've not, yeah, because like the way you guys described it to me, I was like,
Well, we saw that, we assumed it's from the exhaust, but that's why I said earlier that we don't know until we know. The factory bumper is fiberglass underneath here. Crazy. Well, mystery solved. We need tips for the exhaust. But how crazy is it? An exhaust without tips on an SLS can burn your car down.
That is nuts.
And there you have it, the issue behind the fire. It wasn't the exhaust. There was two main issues that led to this fire. Number one, the exhaust didn't fit at the back of the car, which I knew, and I made the choice to drive anyways. My Squadra Corsa has the same thing, the tips don't stick out. However, everything's metal. However, Mercedes did something different to save weight. They used composite, a fiberglass bumper, which is extremely flammable, and I had no idea. I can already hear it. Dave, you're a lying piece of shit. Well, do you know who's not a liar? Tavarish, and he's gonna explain the issue at hand.
All right, so here's a quick lesson on car construction. So back in the day, cars were made out of this material right here, all made out of metal. Metal was a really good material other than the fact that it was super, super heavy. And since cars needed to get more fuel efficient and generally more fun to drive, they needed to have a better material, something more lightweight that they could be made out of. This is a Scion something or other. A lot of the body is made out out of plastic. The actual structure of the car, that is still made of metal. So all the bumpers, underneath the bumpers, that's still very rigid material. But the car companies thought it's not good enough because our cars now have to have GPS and airbags and all this other stuff that makes it very, very heavy, meaning that they had to create more lightweight materials to make cars, well, drivable. They came up with a few things. Number one is carbon fiber. So this is carbon fiber material, which is carbon fibers arranged in a weave pattern, and then you put them in an epoxy. Carbon fiber generally is a very good, very strong material, but it is expensive. So when you talk about something like a Mercedes is an expensive car, but you can't afford to make an entire car out of carbon fiber without having it cost many, many hundreds of thousands of dollars. But what you can do is you can make a carbon fiber reinforced plastic component that is strong, with the downside that it is maybe a little bit kind of sort of flammable. And that's because it's not just the carbon fibers in this weave pattern. There's actually an epoxy and glue, and how you put that together can dictate a lot about a car's, let's say, susceptibility to fires. And yeah, honestly, it's not the best thing to do when you have a lot of heat back there. And I know the DDE guys, they like their heat, their flame tunes. Yeah, that probably should have been made out of metal.
All right, so we discovered a lot today. The bumper on an SLS is fiberglass, but here's what I'll say about Austin, the owner of Valvetronic. When I told him there was an issue, he came here right away to investigate, and we're gonna make it right now.
I was actually gonna come here last night at 1 o'clock.
He was, yeah. So he really
I got in my car and I was like, do I just go?
And that's why in this video, I was willing to cut that apart, because we want to know if it was an issue with it, he would resolve it. It wasn't the issue, it was the car. The exhaust is solid, it sounds really good. I need to get tips. That is made for a factory bumper. This is a GT3 kit. It doesn't exist in the world. There's two in the world. Valvetronic hit them up. They stand behind their products. Austin's a good guy.
I'll show up and fix your stuff if it's broken.
So to assess some of the damage, you can see obviously the wrap is bubbled. Obviously that was a hot spot. The carbon's actually compromised, so I'll have to have that patched up. The DTM, and then over here is compromised. The wiring is melted. So I'll have to repair this. And then look at the actual bumper. Like, we got really lucky here. Again, I had no idea they made bumpers out of fiberglass. I had no idea it was that flammable. And we got really lucky here. And I'm not sure if this wrap is damaged or this is just from the fiber retardant, so we'll check that out. I think we're okay. I think it's honestly just buy a taillight, buy a bumper, fix the bumper, wrap the bumper, put tips on the exhaust, and we're laughing. In the meantime, we're getting a ceramic brake upgrade. We got pads and calipers, rotors, so we get it all dialed in. The next time you see this car, it's gonna be good to go, and I'll announce the dates for this merch shop very, very soon. In the meantime, we just gotta fix it. Yep.
It's kind of cooked.
You're still gonna make me pay for the taillight.
Bro, what?